Today I had a completely different topic planned out to talk to you guys about. I was not going to be heading in this direction whatsoever. I was going to talk about something completely different, but my boy the Dynamite tagged me in something on Twitter, and I just could not, ignore this. I was actually literally about to make a commentary. I'm making the commentary right now. I had everything set up. He just tagged me. And this whole video is getting wiped, and we're resetting this thing because I'm triggered really bad. You guys know I've been waiting for High Rise to come into Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You know this is one of the maps that I love so dang much. It's so fun. The flow is so good on it. You could play all roles, ARs, up top, SMGs, you just run down to the basement. It's like all roles are welcome when it comes to High Rise. And I was waiting for this to come into Modern Warfare because me personally, this map, to me personally, like I said, would probably be one of the most playable maps in all of the, old school map rotations when it comes to Modern Warfare. We all know this is a very campy game, and a lot of people like to hold angles and hold spots and locations and stuff like that. And that's just how people like to play. But with High Rise, you can really navigate the map perfectly no matter what you're using. AR, SMG, a sniper rifle, LMG, even shotguns. It doesn't matter the type of weapon you're using. You can still rotate on this map. And there's still tons of campers back in Modern Warfare 2. Don't forget that. Everybody thinks Modern Warfare 2 is an outstanding, perfect game. But that game is, if not as much as now, probably one of the campiest games we've played. The Modern Warfare franchise was always pretty campy to begin with. I always think that Treyarch games, people like to be a little bit more aggressive. It's more of a competitive title. As the Modern Warfare series is a little bit more casual, laid back. Anybody can pick up a gun, just go and do something, and at least get a couple of kills. Just the way the maps are made and the format of the actual gameplay. Modern Warfare, is very exaggerated, though. This is like a whole different level of, oh my god, the camping warfare compared to old school. But still, I think High Rise could really make a good, fun map for Modern Warfare players to enjoy. But of course, we're not going to get it. We're not going to touch this. This is specifically for mobile. Why is it that Call of Duty Mobile seems to get all the good classic maps and all the good classic everything when it comes to that game? They have the coolest updates that roll through that title. Yet with our more recent Call of Duty titles, the ones that everybody's talking about right now between Warzone and Modern Warfare 2019, we're still in our cycle right now of Modern Warfare. We still can't get content like this. Like, how could this map be remastered for Call of Duty Mobile, but they couldn't remaster this in Season 4 when we were lacking so much content in the new season? I mean, like I said, we barely got any maps. Trench, obviously, I wish we could play it forever, but obviously that's going to be something that's not going to happen. The only really playable map that came in Season 4 was Scrapyard, and even that, still a lot of people don't really care for it. It kind of sucks that they couldn't give us more content with this season when you could clearly see that they could add High Rise into Modern Warfare with no problem. It could easily be done. But instead of giving it to us, they choose the mobile crowd over main console. And it's depressing because 6v6 still lags for me, in my personal opinion. I just don't enjoy playing it right now. For those who don't know or even follow me over on Twitter, and if you haven't followed me over on Twitter, that's at JbowenDaMan if you want to go ahead and hit me with that follow. But if you do follow me over there, you probably noticed that I'm mostly just playing other things right now. I've been hitting up Valorant. I've been trying to learn different things, trying to have a new fun experience. I've been loving it. It's been a blast, and it's been so relaxing not touching Modern Warfare. But when I do come back to Modern Warfare, what is there to do? I'm tired of Battle Royale. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Warzone is not for everybody, but obviously it's a very big name, so I'm not mad that they added it in there. I'm glad that some people enjoy it, but for me, I've been playing BR for so long, I'm a little tired out of it, and I prefer a multiplayer experience. And multiplayer this year sucks. You have a choice of 6v6, 10v10, or Ground War. Ground War I used to play all the time, but nobody really plays it anymore. And it's much better when you have a full squad in Ground War because then you can spawn on them and you know where your spawns are and you can lock down certain positions. It's easier to get kills when you play with a full team compared to a bunch of randoms. Then there's 6v6, which is just disgusting. It's honestly disgusting. More than half the time, I'm given maps that I just don't enjoy. Where's the classic map mosh pit? Why can't that be a permanent feature in the 6v6 playlist? They did it for a while with the Weekend Warfare. I don't even know if that's in the game anymore because, like I said, I haven't touched it in a minute. If someone could let me know down in the comment section if Weekend Warfare is still in the game, I'd appreciate that because that was a cool game mode. But I wouldn't be surprised if they already removed it. I seriously would not be surprised whatsoever. Because honestly, that had all the best maps in it. Even though it wasn't absolutely amazing, there was still some oddballs mixed in that a lot of people didn't enjoy. But for me personally, it was the most playable. I can tolerate those old school maps, and even though they don't play any better than, what people want it to play like, I could still tolerate it. That's the whole deal with Modern Warfare, is trying to tolerate it so I can still, get my gameplay in, get some clips, get more feelings about the title. I have to try to tolerate it. And that mosh pit really, it gave me a little bit more hope to continue to play the game. You know what I'm saying? But when I go and play regular 6v6, the only thing I can play is Search and Destroy, to be honest with you, because Search and Destroy is just always my go-to game mode when I want some, really fun times and stuff like that. I just love Search and Destroy. For those who don't know, I didn't play TDM or anything else, Domination, nothing until Call of Duty Ghost. So from Call of Duty 4 all the way up to Call of Duty Ghost, I was a Search and Destroy player. I just love that game mode. So that's my go-to a lot of times if, multiplayer just absolutely sucks. And 6v6, between TDM, Domination, and all that stuff, I just don't care for the map designs. It just doesn't give me that fun of experience. I want more old school maps. That's the only lifesaver of this video game. Or, Infinity Ward needs to prove to us that they can make better maps. Like, once they made, whatever Kandar, whatever Hideout, that map's amazing. I love that. And it's new. It's not a remastered map. It's something that's creative, interesting, and it's a great map that they added in the game. I want to see more stuff like that. Those are the things I want to see. I want to see good maps that were, made not from past maps. I don't want any remasters or anything. I want them to be able to make new maps that are fun. But they just can't do that this year. Like I said, it's like one map that they made as a DLC map, the Hideout map, and that's it. The rest of the good maps are all remastered. I don't know what to say, man. It just needs more maps in this game. They slacked off with Season 4. They got lazy by putting in a ground war map that's just easily a copy and paste from Warzone. They gave us a trench map, which was great, but I think they already removed it. Correct me in the comment section again, because I haven't been on that game for a while. And then they gave us Scrapyard, the one only 6v6 map that nobody even completely enjoys. Like I said, I can tolerate stuff like that because I used to play it a ton in Modern Warfare 2. I still play Modern Warfare 2, so I still understand, the routes and stuff that I need to take. I enjoy it. But a lot of people don't enjoy it. A lot of people, it's a lot of campers, obviously. It's a lot of head glitches. It's just, it's Modern Warfare. It's the game that you're playing. Even though it's a cool map, we're still playing Modern Warfare. It's not like we're going back to Modern Warfare 2 and playing this map. It's still the game that we're playing. So I understand why a lot of people don't, enjoy it or anything like that. But it's only one good map. That's it. That's just one map they gave us in Season 4. But they can add High Rise, an outstanding map for all playstyles, into a mobile game over their current Call of Duty game, Modern Warfare. To me, that's just disrespectful. We are currently at the point where I think that this game will only be playable in 6v6, for me personally, when it hits the end of its life cycle, because by this point, all the content in this game won't mean anything. If the base maps were actually good and playable, this game would be in a good spot right now, because all the DLC content we've been getting for free is actually pretty cool. It's just, it's not enough to make up for the base amount that we've got in the beginning, which still haunt this game till this day. Some of the worst maps I've ever seen in Call of Duty history. It's just, it's really bad. It really is. And it's sad because I see the potential that the map designers have with the future content that this game has. And actually, by the end of the season, they are planning on releasing a brand new 6v6 map. Not a remastered one, but a brand new one that they've created. So if this map turns out good, then truly, Infinity Ward is good at making maps. They have the potential. It's just, I don't know what the hell they were doing in the beginning of this game's life cycle, but they just completely banged up the base maps and ruined it. So hopefully, next year, next year, because, I think Treyarch's game should be releasing at any time now. And also, obviously, as we know, Infinity Ward should be coming out because Sledgehammer Games got demoted and stuff like that. So, obviously, I think that next year, Infinity Ward should bring back some better maps into this game, their next title, but I think we just got a bad bunch when it came to Modern Warfare. But guys, do me a massive favor, make sure you go down into the comments section and let me know your personal opinions down below. What do you think about High Rise not coming to Modern Warfare, but coming to Call of Duty Mobile? And the worst part about it is that since it's coming to Call of Duty Mobile, we'll probably never see it in Modern Warfare. It's probably just going to be a mobile exclusive remaster, which is so depressing to know that I won't be seeing one of the best maps in Modern Warfare 2, at least, to return into the current Modern Warfare. I was really getting my hopes high for that one, but Sadly, it looks like it's completely gone. But make sure you leave your opinions down below about this whole situation here. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And by all means, if you hated it, make sure you go ahead and leave a dislike. If you're brand new and you did enjoy the commentary, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me or see what I'm talking about, you can follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And if you want to catch me live stream, I do that over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.